Welcome to Lady Enchantress Garden and Travel. For today's video, allow me to share to you this fragrant flower which is called Orange Jasmine. This is one of my fragrant or scented plant collection that I have in container, and I wanted to share to you some of the details why I love to grow them. So if you are into it, please watch the rest of the video.
They are called orange jasmine because they yield this reddish orangey fruit. The primary reason why people grow orange jasmine, at least in my area, is not because of the flowers, but because it is a good plant as a hedge or as a plant wall to divide your privacy from other people's property. This is very common, especially if you live in townhouses or in areas where housing does not really have a proper wall division. It's also so nice to check in the morning for new buds, at least that's my hobby. Or better yet, have a photo shoot on the Moriah wall. The orange jasmine gives really beautiful bunch of white flowers. And did I mention to you that this is scented? Yes, it is a scented flower. I just have a thing about scented flowers. Although the requirement for this plant is not as bad as other scented flowers, it is actually a great plant to have around you. Only the key issue for me is it's easily withered. I mean, the petals easily falls off once you touch them or once the wind blows. Locally here in my place, this is called Kamuning, but we just address it as orange jasmine. Although they don't really know why it's called orange jasmine because the orange fruit just seldom shows here when you trim it. As you notice, it starts something like that. You see that pointy thing once all the flowers are withered. It looks like a nitrogen-hungry plant because of its dark leaf that is a bit of lush. Actually, it's not. This is the most like forget that plant kind of plant that you can have next to the ZZ plant. Although this is a flowering plant, what I only put here usually is simply garden soil and once a year cow manure. Although I suggest you give it more love than I can provide, because look how pretty it is if you just grow this as a flower in a pot. Have you heard about orange jasmine before? If not, then are you considering growing this? If you have experience growing orange jasmine, what are your memories of it? Tell me more in the comment section below.